Hey everyone, it's Garrison here, and welcome back to the channel. And today I am back with another tripleS related video. This time around, things are gonna be different because I'll be checking out the various songs that are proposed for, of course, ASSEMBLE24. We got song A, B, C, and D, and we're gonna, choose a title track. Unfortunately, I say that because it's always tough to choose your favorite track to be the title track to vote for, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna break it down bit by bit, each song, and go through a thorough listen of each song. And I haven't done this before on the channel. I have done this on my own time, but I haven't checked out any of Artemis's tracks that were proposed at the time when they did a vote for Artemis. So keep in mind, if any of those songs carried on to one of these tracks, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below, because I genuinely don't know if these tracks have been proposed before. But aside from that, everyone, let's just dive into this listening party now. Alright, so brought up all the songs here from song A to song D. The very first song here is song A, titled Girls Never Die. What a titling of a song in itself, am I right? But Lego. Let me adjust the volume here a bit. Vocals by Soyeon for this one. This makes sense because usually when they propose a song, pretty much a demo track, or it's like not fully completed. Oh, I'm already loving the direction of this song, where it's going with it. Let's go. Ooh. La 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 la. Oh my goodness, like I can already feel and like foresee all the members working this song to a T. Like, if there's, a style that I love and know from tripleS in general, is the cool, sophisticated, sleek approach that they do in their music that I am all for all the time. For those who are familiar with their music, for at least most of the group, I should say, because you got the group and then you got the subunits as well. But Girls Never Die, okay? I feel like it has that it factor for it as a title track. And it's, let me actually bring it back here. It's best to go through it again and talk about what I'm hearing. Has a great, like, spacey feel to it almost. You hear the crowds cheering. There's a little bit of that kind of sampling. Being very spacious with it, with the instrumentation. Letting it stretch out. It builds up here with the drum kit work. La la la. La 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 la. Yeah, like, that's a song that I could totally foresee myself enjoying, seeing myself sing along to. But now we are on to song B, called Midnight Flower. Okay, let's hear what's up. Let's see what's up. Not young for this one. Ooh, love the thread work on this song. Ooh. Love it. Love that bass guitar. Very gnarly with the bass guitar work. So fun with it. Love you to the midnight hours. And I love that cheerful ending there. But for me, I feel like there is some opportunity where they could bring more of that instrumentation in the forefront, you know what I'm saying? Not overly do it, right? Where you could still, enjoy the vocal work and the lyrics that especially play out in this song. Some of the lyrics I really mess with, like the midnight hour. Like, that was really clever with it, I've got to admit. But yeah, I think the opportunity here is to bring more so the instrumentation in the forefront. If there are groups and certain songs that I could really mention that I mess with this kind of, should I say, retro influence, it would be likes of Back to the City by Kepler. It would be likes of certain songs by Rocket Punch, you feel me? I would like this to really pick it up more. Maybe it does, because this could be a certain different section in the song, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I like how it plays out, especially notice this. Listen to that bass guitar, ain't that fun? I love the claps in this song too. Bring that to the forefront as well. So if anything, maybe not title track, but I'd most definitely would love this as a B-side, everyone. Alright, on to the next song. Song C, we got Bionic Power. Let me bring this up a bit. Oh, what's going on in this one? Oh, that bongo congo work. Even some woodwind work. Interesting. Bionic Power is a whole different beast to tackle, I feel like. Not in a bad way, because I feel like in Song C here, comparably to Song A, it takes the experimental route. Whereas Song A is, hey, this is what we've done before, but we're working upon it, you know what I'm saying? And it suits all of the members, right? In this case, Bionic Power is a little bit experimental with it, dare I say. Especially when we hear a bit of that fruity woodwind flute work. This is coming from someone who has played flute in the past before, so I really appreciate that flute woodwind work. But ain't that fun, that bongo congo work that we're in? Hold up. Sure, there's a bit of that trap percussion, but then that bass work. Some threads being played. Yeah. This would really work on an It's Live band performance, because if you think about it, on those It's Live band performances, they always have that one percussionist with the chimes, the bongo congos, right? So it's like, if anything, keep Bionic Power in the inventory. Keep it to be considered for a future track, B-side, or for the upcoming album, right? As a B-side, because it would work. But title track, maybe not, right? I still mess and appreciate the certain elements in that song. Okay, we're already on Song D with Non-Scale. I already have a good feeling about this song, just the titling of it. Okay, we got Jiwoo, Yeonji, and Xian. Oh, okay. Where's this headed, though? The synthesizers. Yes. Oh my goodness. I love how this song is the type of song that really puts you up on your feet and you just can't but help to smile, because it's just that joyous with it. I mean, like, I'm not trying to say like, hey, this is never done before, but this is definitely a new side and approach for tripleS and ASSEMBLE24 as a whole, if you think about it, because they haven't done something like this before stylistically. We're talking about the style that unfortunately doesn't live on strongly, at least the likes of Chasarang keeps it alive, right? And I really hope they continue to do so, because that group deserves a lot more love. And this kind of style, I don't know why it phased out, and I feel like people really perceive it wrong as, oh, bubblegum pop type music. No, it's not, everyone. No, it's not. There is this bliss, there is this earnesty in the singing and sincerity in the song that you can feel with all your heart. You know, for those who know, you know. And like back in the day, we had G-Friend, Laboom, Lovelies. Those are the groups that I can name that can truly rock a synth pop song like this one. And if you think about like YY by Luna and all, like they would work something like this too. But like this could be title track as well. Oh my goodness. Let's go through it again one more time. I love the overall progression in this song. Bum. All right. Now, if I would have to vote for one song, well, let me actually break it down to 2 songs, right? I think it's clear for me, like, Bionic Power would have to be a B-side for me due to how experimental it is, right? But then you got, like, Midnight Flower, where I really loved the retro influences and, like, the bass guitar strumming. But, like, even then, like, I think, you know, it could really grow into something special, for sure. Especially if it ends up being a B-side for the upcoming release and all. But, obviously, I think if I would have to break it down to 2 tracks, Girls Never Die, obviously, and Non-Scale. So, both Song A and Song D. Song A, I immediately thought, right away, first couple seconds in, this is so them, right? This would really work for all the members, for the members who have done this style before, for the members who haven't done this style before, you know what I'm saying? And just doing that together as a whole. And then you got Non-Scale, where it's like, it would work with a good amount of the members, I would have to say, but maybe Non-Scale doesn't have to fully take that route. Even though I would like it to fully take that route, I think they could do a cool switch up, which would be, you'd have to be quite careful with it in doing that, like bringing Non-Scale and then having a cool swagger like light moment in the song, whether it be in a verse 2 or additional verse 3, a moment per se, or a nice breakdown with a post-chorus, because we've seen from time to time it can be super duper risky to do that. So maybe you're better off, hey, have Non-Scale fully take that route, very cheerful, leave that earnesty to the max and purity to a max, right? And bring it as a B-side. It could be a title track, but hey, I'm not complaining at all, sorry. If it was either Girls Never Die or Non-Scale for the title track at the end of the day. And I really do believe that might end up being the case between those songs. I could foresee a lot of people already voting for Girls Never Die and Non-Scale. But like at the end of the day, you can't go wrong with any of these songs. And if anything I've learned from tripleS in general is that they can tackle different genres, different mashup of genres and influences, and do those genres and influences justice in their own kind of style and fashion, you feel me? But I think I'm gonna have to vote for Girls Never Die for sure. If we're talking about the full group as a whole, this really works for them. I don't necessarily want to say like, oh, this is more so the safe approach, because they've been really consistent. I would really want them to really level up even more in terms of their craft, and they already did. And I think Girls Never Die is gonna give them that extra push, you feel me? But Non-Scale, something that maybe people wouldn't expect as a release, but it would be really refreshing at the same time to enjoy amidst, you know, more so upbeats, upfront in your face tracks, obviously. So let me know your thoughts. Are you voting song A, B, C, or D? Were you able to relate with any of my statements that I said today, or how I was feeling about these tracks? I love how I got to hear different sides that could potentially be put upon tripleS, you feel me, for ASSEMBLE24 at the end of the day. And that would be Bionic Power and Midnight Flower. Midnight Flower, completely, I would know that they would rock this song. It's just a matter of like building off those elements that were showcased in that song more. The lyrics were great. And then Bionic Power is something like, it's risky, but I mess with experimental tracks that are not overly experimental, but experimental extent like Bionic Power. But take care as always. Be sure to like and subscribe, as it goes a long way and it helps out the channel so much. Feel free to check out the Patreon. We got some tripleS related content on there, and others that you may like to watch and enjoy too, in terms of variety content and music there. But this has been Garrison, and peace.